5 of the game is brought to you by Buenas, Pastoran, Talio, Capiral, Tolentino, and Bringas. And on the other end, it's Gabo, Tan, Taganas, Dakiwag, and Tolentino. In the word, this is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Javi Palanya, Mika Abisamis, and Andrea Endicio. This is our first home court defense in the 6th season of the MPBL. And we have the Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Fingers, joining us here at the sideline. Far for Coach Tantan. Bringas met by Shaq Taganas with a smile, and Tonton will score.
Well, one guy, we're talking about players who played under Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
The other end, it's Ed Dakiwag, bombs away!
Now, I was having a conversation with
Ed Dakiwag for Pangasinan as Jason Tan just missed inside. That's a homegrown for the Heatwaves.
And also former JRU heavy bomber, which I'm sure Coach Louis Gonzalez is also very proud of, a former member of the 3x3 circuit.
In the Philippines, as Tolentino cuts and misses, Mactalio passes ahead, Neil Tolentino. That's good.
Even if Mactalio is a known scorer, Pangasinan is setting up here as Heset Cabo knocks it down from top of the circle. That's a set that Coach Gerson
Piral barging his way through, and he misses. Great effort by Neil Tolentino, and it's Talio who recovers, and he scores!
One of the benefits of being in the 3x3 circuit, oh, that's a very bad defensive possession by the Abra Weavers. Going back to that point,
expecting him to return to Mapua come June.
He is, after all, the reigning rookie MVP of the NCAA, as we witness the three-point shooting prowess of Prince Caperal, former Arellano University. And you know, when you have teams that play the triangle, you need a big guy who can shoot from the outside. Prince Caperal is definitely that.
Oh, great passing for Pangasinan. Shaq Taganas to Vince Tolentino on
the Cardinals, bringing them to the championship round.
Oh, good steal by Mike Cañete. He's on the move, 3-on-1. Escames will finish.
Expect this team to really run, and actually this is a good matchup because similar systems for both coaches. They are both very
up ahead. Michael Mabulak against JP Faundo. Michael faces up, double team, almost a steal by Cañete. Mabulak will score.
And he even wanted a foul, felt that he was hit on the arm.
Robin on the move. Robin feeds, and it's Mabulak who scores again.
He's looking good off the bench here tonight. Michael Mabulak, he is fired up. 2 straight baskets for him in almost the same spot. And Melencio he's a guy who can not only orchestrate, but could also score, as we've seen.
He's done it for multiple years in multiple teams already in our league. 45 seconds remain, and now it's Michael Cañete who drains that three-pointer.
Slow catch, slow decision to get off that shot, but still bottom of the net for Cañete.
A steal for Faundo. Cañete all the way for 2.
He's just so calm, never rattled with that basketball.
And this end of the first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. These coaches with passion as Sabilionar misses from downtown. And by the way, yung tatlong homegrown na sinabi ni Mika, kailangan talaga yan as Ian Melencio scores inside, because there really is a minimum for 3 homegrowns per team. Although
roster, boy, you could see a lot of the teams really taking advantage of that rule. Abra being one of them. Manila, also another squad that took advantage of that. And
joins Ino Homboy, Mactalio, Redel Fabro, and this big man who also played in the PBA in Marian Magat. As now he just saw a jumper for Ino Homboy. Villamor up ahead to Heset. 1-on-1. Gabo off the glass and in.
You talk about instinct. Heset Gabo, one of the wisest last.
As long as he got the 2 points. 28-26. Calagio trying to pressure Mactalio, but then again, he is a professional scorer.
Unable to knock it down.
Great defense by Calagio and Gabo. Forward pass. Kurt, one more feed. Kaasi, he will finish.
nobody able to get down right
Out. Calagio for three. No good. And there's a man up ahead. Neil Tolentino. A breakaway layup.
Again, Mactan, a big honor for him. And to be able to carve out a name other than that of his father, I'm sure that's something he's looking forward to.
Tonton Bringas answers back on the other end with a jumper. And Jimboy Pastoran. Escamis. Capiral turning around and draining that shot.
And that's a certain kind of action he's so used to.
3 minutes and 10 before halftime. Capiral, again, that's too much space for him.
Michael Mabulak should have known better than to leave each other in the NCAA when Michael Mabulak was still with JRU and Capiral was with Arellano.
Turnover forced. Great passing and great fakes by JLC.
John Lloyd Clemente experiencing some sort of rejuvenation.
On the other end, Ian Melencio. Off the cross. It's a floater.
Beautiful, so smooth right there.
Know when it will hurt so bad for you. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX. It's 45-38 between Abra and Pangasinan. Also, Jimboy Pastoran from that team. Turn around for Mike. Ang ganda nun.
He's just so smooth.
Melencio down the middle. Kick out to Gabo. Hesed will fire. Yes!
A few feet away from the three-point line. And
game. There's the roll. Capiral onto Jimboy. Pastoran straight away three-pointer.
Right read on that half-court set. A shooter is always something very important for Coach Gerson in his system. There has to be at least one guy willing to shoot from the outside.
That could have been a layup for Japs, but still it's Gabo who converts. And more importantly, they're able to trim the lead down to 6.
Mix and happy.
I gotta love that from Mika Besamis. Thank you for that report. Chuck Taganas bumping his way through, and he scores. Talk about a guy who has so much trust.
He really has that loyalty playing for head coaches throughout his career. Initially, it was with Coach Viz Valenza in his younger years. But right now, it's with Coach Gerson Cabildes. I like what Mika said. Iniisip pa lang niya, gagawin ko na.
And that's why him being a part of this Pangasinan team is so vital as Cañete gets a basket and one opportunity. Because if you think...
Wide open on the left corner.
Bautista with a steal. 2-on-1. Gabo, the feed to Ian Melencio.
Just the right timing.
Oh, misses. And here comes Hesed once again. Gabo on the move. Gabo all the way.
He was outnumbered. 3.
Rebound Tonton. There's J.R. Chavez all alone at the corner. Baseline and the layup.
Gutsy drive right there. Boy, just staying in front.
Bounce. Feed. One more. Paundo was finished.
That's his first 2 points of the game.
Two-man game. 12 on the shot clock. Hesed on to Jeff. They go to Robin. He's been firing. And finally, he converts.
He definitely seems like he has the license to shoot.
Ball, forward pass, counter steal. Clint Escamis down the middle. He scores.
Defense to offense. You see why.
This is our third quarter score brought to you by GameX. 60-55. Villamor popping out. 1.5 minutes gone by in the fourth and final frame. Bounce pass. Good cut by Dennis Villamor.
Lack of communication.
Bactalio stopping, popping. Oh no, stopping and passing. As now it's Comboy who drains that three-pointer.
Coach Tantan Banal, opening game of any MPBL season in his career para sa kanya.
65-64. Comboy to answer back. Yes, sir.
He's feeling it. He is a streak shooter. Once
Mabulak. No good on the follow. And here comes Jimboy. Up ahead to Talio. Talio escapes the defense of Japs. What a move.
the open court transition basketball.
Back to Hesed. Almost the same spot, different result. Rebound for Pangasinan. Gabo leaning in, and he converts.
Already a good challenge.
Under 6 minutes to go. Melencio escapes. Nice feed to Michael Mabula. Taganas will run back.
Lies the offense, especially at the latter parts of the game.
Great defense by Pangasinan. Bautista all the way. J.R. Chavez, screen up top by Prince Caperal. Chavez driving, kick out. JLC for 3.
What a great substitution by Coach Tanta.
Hounded by J.R. Chavez. One-legged shot, that doesn't go in. Rebound Tonton, up ahead to Mac Talio, 2-on-1. JLC once again.
A personal 5-0 run. You would usually see him go all the way to the hoop.
Oh, he's been doing it since the start of this game. JLC again, oh my goodness. What a stretch for John Lloyd Clemente.
And I'm sure Coach Tantan Banal is beaming with pride.
On to Mabulak. Under 90 seconds. Ian. The pull-up and the make.
Now this is where the combo really comes in handy.
7 seconds. Talio with a cross. Good hands by Dakiwag. 3 seconds. Mac Talio. Wow, what a shot!
After that clutch shot by Ian Melencio, Talio with a shot clock winding down. Oh,
and this is an escape for J.R. Chavez. That could be the closing statement of the Abra Weavers.
Once again makes defense.
Have to talk about John Lloyd Clemente.
John Lloyd Clemente, his presence on the floor was very key for them, knocking down 8 straight points to be able to give Abra a 7-point lead after they were down by 1.
This best player of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Javi got quite confused, but because of that three-pointer at the latter part for Mac Talio, the decision became easy.
He really set the tone para sa kanila. He did everything in the first half to be able to give his team baskets. He didn't miss from the outside in the first half, had 9 points, and then in the second half went to facilitating, rebounding the basketball, and when push came to shove, you give it to your main man.